April 1945. Above ground, Berlin is a storm of fire and steel. The Soviet army is at the gates. The 1,000-year Reich is collapsing into rubble after just 12 years. But 16 meters below the dying city, in a concrete tomb, the architect of this destruction is living out his final, desperate hours. This is the story of Hitler's last days, inside the Führerbunker. The Führerbunker was a self-contained world of delusion. While Berlin burned, Hitler pored over maps, moving phantom armies that no longer existed. His generals knew the war was lost, but any talk of surrender was met with furious rage. His long-term mistress, Eva Braun, had joined him, choosing to die by his side. A strange, almost surreal routine continued. Secretaries drank champagne to numb the fear, while the constant thud of Soviet artillery shook the very ground beneath them. The final betrayal came from his most trusted men. Hermann Göring, his second-in-command, tried to seize power. Heinrich Himmler, the head of the SS, attempted to negotiate with the Allies behind his back. Hitler was incandescent with rage. In his final 48 hours, a series of bizarre events unfolded. On April 29th, he married Eva Braun in a small, grim ceremony. He then dictated his final political testament, blaming the Jews for the war and expelling his traitorous commanders from the Nazi Party. On April 30th, the end came. After a final, quiet lunch, Hitler and Eva Braun retreated to their private study. Those outside waited in silence. Around 3:30 p.m., a single gunshot broke the tension. His valet opened the door to a scene of death. Hitler had shot himself with his Walther PPK pistol. Eva Braun lay beside him, having died by cyanide poisoning. Their final orders were clear. Their bodies were to be burned. In a shallow crater in the Chancellery Garden, the architects of the Third Reich were set ablaze, an inglorious end to a reign of terror. 2 days later, Berlin fell. A week later, Germany surrendered unconditionally. 80 years later, the Führerbunker is gone, paved over. But the story of those final, frantic days serves as a powerful reminder. Even the most absolute power can crumble into nothing but dust and desperation in a concrete tomb beneath the earth.